What's up with Hood News peeps? How are you guys doing? I've got Steve here from the Hollingsworth Law Firm. How are you doing, Steve?
I'm doing great, Grizzy.
That's awesome. Amazing.
Thank God it's Friday.
Yes, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. So what's going on over here at the Hollingsworth Law Firm?
Well, I want to, real quick, as the peeps, Hood News peeps jump on, we have a very exciting announcement today that we've partnered with you and our law firm, our personal injury law firm, and we want to do what we're calling a Miracle in H-Town.
Yes, friends.
And what the Miracle in H-Town is going to be, it's going to be, we're going to give away to some lucky person $1,000. Okay, so you can go buy Christmas presents, your turkey, whatever you need to buy. You can waste it on whatever you want to waste it on. So, but we're going to give away $1,000 in these inflationary times to help people get by. And so we're partnered with you to do that. And the way we're going to do it is there's going to be a link for the Hood News peeps to go see in this live caption on Facebook, but also go to Hollingsworth Law Firm social media or Grizzy's social media, or go to grizzyshoodnews.com, and you can find the ways to enter. And the ways to enter for this $1,000 is you have to do the following. You have to follow Grizzy's Hood News, and you have to follow my law firm, the Hollingsworth Law Firm. And to get more exposure and to help more people out, we'd like you to share it as much as you can to give everybody the best opportunity to get this Christmas miracle that we're giving away. And what's going to happen is on December 16th, we will announce a winner. You and I will. And then on December 18th, we will give the cash to the lucky winner. And they will have a week to go buy Christmas presents or whatever they need to get. And to do with what the money they want. And so we're just trying to help people out. You know, the Houston community has helped you out tremendously. Houston community has helped my law firm out tremendously. And so we want to take this time to give back. You know, everybody gets presents, things like that. So we're just going to give whole, cold, hard cash.
That's nice. The power of cash is like immense.
Exactly. So they can do what they want with it, buy what they need with it, and just have a great Christmas on us. And that's our goal. Look
at the money.
Yeah, right here.
I'm so excited.
So fat stacks, guys.
All right. So if you're just now tuning in, Steve is going to be giving away $1,000 to the Hood News peeps. You got to just follow the instructions in the comments. Is it posted in there? It says it's going to post it right now. Did she pin it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, just follow HollingsworthLawFirm.com or Hollingsworth Law Firm Facebook page. Follow Grizzy's Hood News Facebook page. Follow those both, and then that will get your entry to win. Share it as much as you can. We appreciate that. It increases your chances to win, frankly. And then we'll announce the winner on December 16th, and somebody will get an early Christmas present.
Y'all know the sponsors, they hook it up. Steve hooks it up a lot, so he's not talking about $100, $200. Like, he's talking about a whole rack. So enter for your chance to win $1,000. So tell us what else is going on out here, friend. Like it seems like we always see a lot of accidents everywhere. We're seeing a lot of crazy stuff. A lady reached out to me recently about she was sitting at a red light and a 18-wheeler, like a tanker, pulled up next to her, and a lot of like some sort of chemical came out of a valve wasn't shut. And it spilled into her car. It's on her clothes. She got first-degree burns. Her mother was injured. And you know, like, what does a person do in a situation like that? What should they do? Right,
that's a great segue. You know, obviously, we work with Grizzy. We're personal injury trial lawyers here in Texas, or here in town, here in Texas. And so instances like this are our bread and butter, what we do. And, you know, Grizzy, right honestly, before she walked in here, got an instant message about this. And so we want to kind of talk about how that case works. And if you're ever involved in something like that, what you need to do. So in this instance, you know, the lady's just sitting there and all of a sudden some chemical comes pouring into her car. You know, burning her. Well, she has a claim against that truck for not closing that valve. She has a claim against the company that didn't properly train somebody to not close that valve. And then she has injuries resulting from, you know, burns on her body that she can collect, you know, she can get compensated for the injuries, mental anguish, pain and suffering. You know, burns are one of some of the most painful injuries you can suffer, you know, first degree, third degree, whatever they may be. So, you know, we get pain and suffering on top of the actual injuries, on top of the actual treatment to help people out. It doesn't always have to be somebody hitting your car that causes an injury. It could be objects flying out of a truck, flying off of a truck, you know, coming out of a tank like here, that'll injure somebody. and that we can help with that too. As long as you have an injury, just give us a call, 713-637-4560 or HollingsworthLawFirm.com, and we can help with that.
Like last night too, off of Wayside and 610, Wayside and I-10, somebody lost half their load, and some of that flew onto a truck.
Yeah.
And so I saw all that on the video that was sent to me. I'm like, man, that people just like, we don't know what we're facing when we're out there driving. So it's good to know of a good attorney if you find yourself in a situation like that. Steve Hollingsworth has the experience, you guys. I highly recommend, we partner up with really great people. We want our sponsors to be great at what they do as well, because they're offering these services to the community. They're looking out for the community as well. So yeah, I want to thank you so much, for always being that guy, that people can go to when they find themselves in that situation.
Well, thank you, Grizzy. We appreciate that.
We've got
very
that
much.
Great connection, so that's really great. So let me ask you something. So we're talking about these truck accident cases.
Yeah.
When dealing with the trucking companies, federal regulations, what are things that people, like some key points people need to keep in mind when they're dealing with a very complex situation?
Yeah, I've talked about this earlier today. Truck accidents are different than car accidents. A lot of people get involved in car accident. Hey, Toyota hit me, a Lexus hit me, whatever. And those are serious and can be very serious accidents, but there's a whole nother level of complexity and potential danger that comes from a big truck or a commercial vehicle hitting you. And so if those things happen, you need to call somebody who knows how to handle these things. Hollingsworth Law Firm, we specialize in them. We've gotten great results, have a great track record of handling these type of cases. But some of the things you need to look out for that make them a little more complicated is there's a lot more federal regulations that go into the trucking company. How long was a trucker on the road? Where was he coming from? What kind of load was he hauling? Did it weigh his truck down? Things like that. And also just the injuries. The trucks are a lot bigger, so the injuries can be far more severe. And so you need somebody to help you get through that time where you're getting over the injuries, and they know what to do to protect you against the trucking company so that you can get the compensation that you deserve, frankly. And so we offer free consultation. So if you've been hit by a truck, commercial vehicle, give us a call, 713-637-4560 or HollingsworthLawFirm.com, and we can give you a free case evaluation that, ask about what happened. Tell us a story. Tell us what happened. And we can determine, hey, we can help you with this. And then we can walk you through the steps and work with you to get the maximum compensation and get you better, take the load off of you, no pun intended, while you're dealing with a truck that hit you and caused you potentially severe injuries. But there's a lot of complexities that happen, so you don't just want to hire just any lawyer on these. You want to hire somebody with a track record. In a Hollingsworth Law Firm, I've been on both sides, handled the insurance companies, handled the plaintiff, handled the people like everyday Hood News peeps. We've worked with them. That's what we do. That's all we do. We do 100% personal injury. So you have experience
from the other side too. You know how they work.
Exactly. I've been in an instance where I was representing a certain large beverage company, and that beverage company's truck got in an accident. Well, let me just tell y'all something, Hood News peeps. The trucking company had me, the lawyer, out on the scene of the accident basically before the accident even cleared. So the insurance companies are working very fast and very hard for their interests. So what you Hood News peeps need to do, if you're injured in a commercial vehicle accident, you need to protect your interests as fast as you can and call Hollingsworth Law Firm for a free case evaluation. Let us help you. Let us guide you through the process. Let us take the heavy lifting off and help you get the compensation that you need, because they're a whole other ball of wax dealing with these big trucks.
All right. Actually, everybody's so excited about the money. I'm excited for y'all. I wish I was like a peep at home. I would be like, make sure you like and follow his page, Hollingsworth Law Firm. The link is in the comments. Everybody's excited. I'm excited for y'all. Somebody's gonna get $1,000 cash. Gonna pay bills, buy presents. You want to go drink it off, whatever you want to do.
Whatever you want to do, it's your money.
Yeah, he's like Santa Claus. All right, so. What do you recommend, like the types of compensation? I mean, what are the types of compensation available for victims in a horrible wreck?
Yeah, we're like we're talking about here, we're an accident injury firm, and that's what we do. It's 100% what we do. So people often ask, what can happen if I get in an accident? What can I get compensated for? Well, there's a number of things. And number one is your past medical bills. With the kind of the medical bills and the medical treatment that you accumulate getting better, then we can help get you compensated for that. But there's far more on top of that. There's lost wages. There's if you miss time off of work because you're injured, we can get you compensated for that. If you're not going to be able to do the same job in the future and make less money because of your injury, we can get you compensated for those those losses. Mental anguish. A lot of people we talk to, they get in wrecks, and they're like, I don't want to go on the road anymore, or I don't want to drive next to a big truck anymore, or whatever. Well, you deserve some compensation for somebody causing you to have those fears and those thoughts. So that's where the mental anguish component comes in. And then also pain and suffering. You're going to feel pain along with your injury, so that's a whole nother ball of wax that we can add into the equation to help get you compensated for and those are just a number of things that if you're injured or know somebody that's been injured and give us a call, we can get you compensated for those. It's not just prior medical bills, there's a whole lot more built into it, but once again, the pitch, give us a call, 713-637-4560, and you can get a free case evaluation and find out what we can get you, if anything. Sometimes we can't help people, but oftentimes we can.
Yeah, with medical bills, the lost wages, people lose time from work. You're not feeling well, your body's not right after an accident. It probably won't ever get right. So you deal with the ongoing, when a person's in an accident, that accident, it could happen quick, but the aftermath they have to deal with forever probably. Yeah, for sure.
Definitely.
What are some of the stories you have, like success stories, where you've been able to compensate, the victim, get that for them?
A really good success story that we have, and if you go to our social media to enter this contest for this money, right, you will get to see some of our success stories. If you go to our website, you can see that too. But one of the most recent ones was a lady was a passenger in an Uber, and the Uber actually caused the accident. And so this is important, especially the holidays coming up. A lot of people are going to be out having a great time, being smart, getting an Uber to go home. Well, what if that Uber gets in an accident? What if that rideshare gets in an accident? Well, here's an example of how we can help you. So this lady was the passenger in the accident, or in the Uber, and the Uber hit another vehicle and caused very severe injuries to her. She had a cracked skull. She had a huge scar down the front of her face, going to require plastic surgery. She had some traumatic brain injury, some cognitive issues. And so we were able to secure a settlement with her through Uber for $800,000. And so she got the money she needed to take care of her life moving forward and compensate her for those injuries that were not her fault. She was just doing the right thing, taking a ride share home, and bam, the Uber does something bad and gets in a wreck, and so we had to go get compensation from them. And so we were able to get her $800,000, and that just happened, well, the accident didn't happen last week, but the result did. Some other incidents, we're talking about big trucks. We've handled big truck cases that, a family was rear-ended going near Seguin. Out by an 18-wheeler, and we were able to get them $600,000. And so those are some of the results and success stories that we've had recently. I know another one that we've talked about is another Uber case where an Uber hit a pedestrian crossing the road, and we were able to get the full amount of the policy, $1 million for her, because she had very severe injuries. So, if you get in an accident, if you're doing the right thing, taking an Uber home or any of these rideshare companies, and the driver gets in an accident, well, give us a call for a free case evaluation, because those cases can be very complicated, can have a lot of moving parts. What insurance covers it? Is there any insurance covers it? Things like that. So at the end of the day, just call us. Takes 10, 15 minutes to find out. You just have a call with us and find out. Doesn't cost you anything except 15 minutes, and we can see if we can help you. 713-637-4560, hollingsworthlawfirm.com.
All right. ¿Hablan español?
Sí, very much so. Everybody, mi español es malo, pero my staff, they 100% speak Spanish and can help everybody. We have attorneys who speak Spanish, case managers speak Spanish. Everybody speaks Spanish. We even have Chinese, Urdu. We offer Vietnamese. We offer all kinds of language services to the Houston community, so we can help everybody that we can.
What's your nickname? Tell everybody. Tell.
The nickname, El Patrón de la Ley.
Hey, El Patrón de la Ley, baby.
El Patrón de dinero.
Hey, he's got that money, friends. Look, that stack. Make sure you enter today, friends. He's got that stack for you waiting for all the peeps. Look, this is gonna be Houston surrounding areas, because he does service outside. Somebody just asked right now if you service like the Austin area.
We service the whole state. Whoever asked that, I appreciate the question. We service the entire state. I personally have tried cases in Laredo, Dallas, Del Rio, Corpus Christi, wherever in the state of Texas. We've handled it, and we can work on it.
Yeah, he's a state attorney, So let me see other questions.
Yeah, feel free to ask questions, guys, if y'all have them.
And then Hollingsworth Law Firm, they're actually in the comments too. So if you see them, make sure you follow. You can hit that follow button.
Yeah, that's an easy entry for this $1,000.
That's an easy entry right there. Boom. Make sure you follow. Make sure you follow Grizzy's Hood News. We're going to look at all that when we start doing the drawing. So you got to make sure you got all those things checked off, and the set put that in the comments. So yes, do you help people that live in Austin?
Yes.
The answer is yes. They speak Spanish?
Yes.
Yes, and
definitely.
many other language.
Yes.
They've got a whole crew out here. They've got a whole team out here working right now for you guys. All right, let me see. As soon as you call, somebody's going to answer.
Yes.
Can you get the somebody said about getting the trucking company or license plate. I guess if you're having trouble with that.
Yeah, let's talk about that real quick. That's a great question, whoever asked that. So let's say a lot of these trucks, they'll hit you and they'll take off because they don't want, because what happens is drivers can get fired for being in too many wrecks.
Yeah.
And so they don't want anybody to know they got in a wreck. So what you need to do as quickly as you can, if you're able, right, is you need to take a picture of their license plate, of the signage on the side of the truck, any identifying information on the truck that you can get, especially if they take off, then you need to get that and then send that to us when we work together, and then we can do our investigation and find out what truck it was, who it was, where it was at, and then track them down to get you help.
All right. So there you go, friends. And you also have investigators as well.
Yes.
Like, if they get the information and maybe the other person is denying any kind of fault or the other party, you've got people that you that can do the investigating for you. Yeah,
and that's one of the things. A lot of people get in accidents and they're hurt and they don't want to deal with all the mess.
Yeah.
And so when we say, let us make your case worth it. Okay, yeah, it's a play on the name Hollingsworth, of course, but we also want to make your case worth it because when you're injured, anybody who's been injured knows it's a pain in the butt. It's a pain that everybody has to go through. You just want to get better. You just want to not deal with anything. And so what we're able to do is take the weight off of you, do the investigation, help you get to medical treatment, and then work your case and get it resolved and ultimately get you the compensation that you deserve for these injuries and get what your case is worth.
Yeah, for sure. Somebody says, what if it's old?
What?
I didn't get any help. I guess her case. How long ago was it, friend? What's the statute of limitations for that?
Typically 90% of the time in Texas, and when you're in a personal injury lawsuit, it's 2 years.
Okay.
So from the date of accident. So what's today? Today is the 22nd, November 22nd, 2024. If you get an accident today, you have until November 22nd, 2026 to file a lawsuit on that person who hit you. If it's past that 2-year time frame, most likely you're out of luck and we can't help you. However, I say that there's other ways around it potentially. So again, just give us a call for a free case evaluation, 713-637-4560. Go to hollingsworthlawfirm.com and we can walk through it with you and see if you do have something. If we can help you, we're definitely going to help you. If we can't, we'll tell you, hey, it's been too long, we can't help you.
Okay, Tamikiona, she says about 6 months, so you're still within that time.
6 months is fine.
Friend, call him.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, give us a call because if 6 months is completely fine. Now, you want to get medical treatment. Anybody who's been in an accident, don't wait to get medical treatment. You want to get it as fast as possible because if you don't get the medical treatment as fast as possible, the insurance company is going to say, you weren't hurt, I'm not worried about it. And so you want to get it as quickly as possible to prove to them, more than yourself, frankly, that you were injured and that you have records of that.
Yeah, I get a lot of messages every day from people, who are in situations, and I'm like, you need to get an attorney. Don't dismiss that. Don't think that, oh, I'm okay, I survived it. No, because tomorrow you're going to be hurting next week. You might even have something like more serious down the line. I tell people, don't hesitate. Get yourself an attorney. Get somebody with experience, somebody with a great staff. Like, that's another complaint I get from people all the time. Like, oh, Grizzy, like, people always, like, tell me all their problems. Steve, you already know.
Yeah.
Yeah, they always tell me my attorney doesn't answer the phone. I don't have any communication with them. That's the number one complaint. You won't have that with Steve. One day I called randomly. It was like almost 7 p.m. and somebody answered the phone. I was like, wow, okay. I was just trying to leave a message for them. And they always have somebody. There's always somebody on standby ready to answer your phone calls. And they're a very excellent staff. Like you're not going to be put on hold. Your email won't be unanswered. When you have a question, they're going to find out for you. They communicate very well, and I know that from what I observed.
Yeah, we take pride in our customer service because we understand that it's your case. It's it's your injury. It's your case, and we're here to help you and help you get better as much as we can, get you compensated as much as we can. And so we want to be as prompt and as effective at helping you as we can. So if you ever have any issues or you can't get in touch with us, please let us know. But we'll make it very sure to help you, get communication, answer your call promptly, answer your email or text, whatever it may be, very quickly, because we understand that you're the client, you're the customer, and if you're not happy, nobody's happy. And so we want to make you happy as much as we can.
For sure. So how many of you guys have already entered? Give me some hearts and thumbs up. I need to know what's going on. Can y'all still hear us? I want to know, has anybody entered the contest so far?
Yeah,
let's go.
Get the entry, and just now that we have more, maybe a lot of people have jumped on, I assume, since we've been on.
Yeah.
So we'll talk about it real quick again. The Hollingsworth Law Firm, along with Grizzy's Hood News, is teaming up to what we are calling Miracle in H-Town.
Yay.
And so what we want to do is, y'all can see it in the picture, but we want to give this $1,000 I've got here to a lucky Hood News peep. If they go like the Hollingsworth Law Firm webpage or Facebook site or Instagram, and also Grizzy's Hood News website or Facebook or Instagram, and you can go there, or you can find the link in the live today.
Yes, it's right there.
Yeah, right there. Or you can go to Grizzy's Hood News website, and then you can click on the link there, the entry there, and get entered. Share it all over the place to people, because we want as many people as possible to have an opportunity for this.
Yeah, I always consider these videos not just promoting, our sponsor and stuff. I always consider it very informative, and you always get a chance to an opportunity. This is like information that you can share with somebody when they find themselves in an accident or in a situation. Like, you might know a little more because they're listening to what we're saying. We're having these discussions. People are having these questions, and we Steve answers, and he does an amazing job. So definitely want you guys to enter that. That's an opportunity, a great gift, $1,000. I mean, and you don't have to do anything but just like and follow and be on the lookout.
Yeah. We look forward to it. We look forward to it's about the giving, not the getting, as they say. And we appreciate it. And like I said earlier, and I'll say it again, Grizzy's Hood News does a lot for the community. Just talking about stuff. Crime Stoppers involvement, all these things that help the community as a whole. And we try to help the community. Unfortunately for injured people, but that's how we help the community as we can.
That's right.
So we want to give back. You want to give back, and so that's what we're trying to team up to do, is give back to a lucky Hood News peeps. And frankly, if this is successful next year or later on this year or next year, we'll make it even bigger.
Yeah.
So that's what we want to do.
Yes, we want them to be blessed up so they can continue blessing us.
Exactly.
It's like a revolving circle. Look out for me. I'm gonna look out for you. We're gonna look out for one another.
Exactly.
Seriously.
Exactly.
He creates jobs. Like, it's not just him. He's got other attorneys. He's got employees. Like, he brings to the economy. So that's really important.
We want to give back as much as we can.
Yeah. It's not just a law firm. It's an opportunity. It's an opportunity for people, like, to feed their families and everything. It's especially the victims. At the end of the day, that's what you guys are doing, is looking out for people that need the resources. They don't have anybody to be their voice. He's like a voice for the people that are injured. Like, we're a voice for the hood and everything, but he's a voice for the people. So,
well, most people when they get in an accident, they've either never been in one and they don't know what to do, or they may have gotten bad advice in the past, frankly. And so what we try to do is we try to explain the process, walk them through everything so they understand what's going on, or that you understand what's going on, and what you're looking for, what this looks like. Not just, hey, here, hire us. No, what does this look like? What am I getting involved in? What are going to be the steps that we can help you with, and how's it going to look? And that's what we try to do from the get-go, is explain things, let you know how we're here to help you, and then ultimately, hopefully, get you a great result.
All right. Anything else you want to say for the piece before we sign out?
No, I think that's it. I just want to remind everybody, if you're injured in an accident, whether that's at, unfortunately, we've had a rash of these chemical plant accidents lately. So those are things that we're experiencing. So if you get injured in a chemical plant accident, give us a call. Big truck hits you, big truck accident, give us a call. Normal car accident that you're injured in, give us a call. Even slip and falls, if you're grocery shopping and they leave some water not cleaned up and you fall and hurt yourself, give us a call. We can help you with those. Those are just the type of cases. We're a personal injury law firm. We're here to help y'all. Our number is 713-637-4560, or you can go to hollingsworthlawfirm.com. And if you follow Grizzy's Hood News and hollingsworthlaw.com, then you get the opportunity to win this money.
Hey, that's what's up, friends. Make sure you follow the Hood News. You got to do these things, okay? Don't skip one. Do them all.
No, you got to do both.
You got to do them both. Make sure you follow the Hollingsworth Law Firm. They're in the comments, so scroll through that. Make sure you hit the follow button because there's a little blue word that says follow. Make sure you follow them. Make sure you're following this page. It's really critical because we will be looking at the entries and making sure everybody follow those steps. You know, we want people that can listen and pay attention, so we got you. $1,000 Miracle in Houston giveaway brought to you by the Hollingsworth Law Firm. Thank you, friend. It's always a pleasure to see you.
One last thing, Grizzy, before we go.
Yes.
We're very thankful, so we want to give thanks to the Hood News peeps, to Grizzy, to everybody on her team for, you know, it's Thanksgiving time. We appreciate everything everybody does for us, and we're very thankful for the community and how we can help them. And y'all have a great and safe Thanksgiving.
All right. Thank you. This is from my sponsor from A1 since day one. Yes. Hollingsworth, make sure your case is worth it. This is the guy right here.
HollingsworthLawFirm.com. HollingsworthLawFirm.com. Thanks, guys.
El patrón de la ley. He's not playing. All right, Hood News peeps. More Hood News on the way. Stay tuned.